Good day, everyone. My name is Bill Harshman, and I'll be hosting your session today. This webinar is presented by Training Location, your DiSC provider. We are an authorized distributor of DiSC from Wiley Publishing, as well as a channel partner with the Ken Blanchard Companies. Thank you for your interest and for visiting our website. Our topic today is responding to the C or conscientious style. You'll discover simple and effective ways to improve interactions with the C styles in your world. This is one in a series discussing the 4 DiSC styles, which include dominant, influence, steady, and conscientious. Before we begin, let's review the cornerstone principles of DiSC. All DiSC styles are equally valuable. No single DiSC style is better than another, and everyone is a unique blend of all 4 styles. In the interest of time, I won't repeat other foundational information from previous blogs. However, I always encourage you to refer to them for yourself and others at our website, traininglocation.com/blogs. And a footnote, I've always had questions why I present the word DiSC with a lowercase I in these webinars. That's simply a trademark of the Wiley Publishing around the DiSC name. It honestly was an accident in original printed marketing material, and some at Wiley thought it could help differentiate it from DiSC products by other providers. And it continues to identify the original DiSC to this day. Now, to those of you who have joined us before, you know that I refer to our pace and priority model, or grid, as the essential tool to diagnose and discuss DiSC styles. It might be redundant to those of you who follow our blogs and webinars. However, it provides reinforcement if someone is seeing this webinar first from our collection on our website. Now, the vertical axis represents pace, and we see the descriptors at the top and bottom of the pace spectrum. I'll give you a moment to review those words. The horizontal axis represents priority, and we see those descriptors at the left and right of that priority spectrum. And by the way, as a note, on the right side for people-oriented, some people use the term relationship-oriented for that right end of the priority spectrum. Now, for the purpose of this slide, I'll define pace as either fast or deliberate, and priority as either task or people, just to keep us going. As we look at this simple grid, we can begin to make the unique pace and priority pairings into each quadrant. Fast and task describes a D. Fast and people describes an I. Deliberate and people describes an S. And deliberate and task defines what we're talking about today, the C or conscientious style. Now, to prepare us for today's learning, I want to review the C or conscientious style descriptors from a previous blog on our website. Now, as noted, the C style has a generally more deliberate pace, coupled with a task orientation priority. They tend to be not overly sociable and can work tirelessly on tasks until they're done according to their high standards. Other descriptors of a C style might include analytical, reserved, precise, private, systematic, and questioning. And I could also add logical to that list if I wanted. C's tend to be about ensuring quality and accuracy, maintaining stability, and challenging assumptions. If they had a motto, it'd be do it right. So how do we respond to this C style? Let's take a look at some common interactions. Let me take you through a simple everyday exchange. An employee walks up to a coworker and invites him to lunch. Now, if your invitee calls ahead to confirm the restaurant's open, checks the menu online ahead of time to estimate how much they can and will spend, and possibly checks their cell phone for traffic updates, and even the Yelp reviews to see others' opinions of the restaurant, pretty good chance you're dealing with the C style. In terms of what to consider when responding, keep in mind, respect their need to consider all the options, show appreciation for their logical viewpoint, and be prepared to balance your sense of urgency with their caution. Your response might look like this. Thanks for confirming the restaurant hours and good idea checking on the traffic. If we leave now, we can chat on the way to see what you saw on their menu that caught your attention. Remember, someone with a C style tends to be focused on tasks more than people. But don't let the simplicity of this scenario fool you. The same awareness applies to other types of communication, such as phone or face-to-face or text or email. Let's take a look. This is about responding to a C-style voicemail. We have John Keating. He's our C style who leaves a formal, thoughtful, objective, and fact-based voicemail with an expectation or request for action in the message. Goes like this. Hello, Susan. This is John Keating. It's 10:15 a.m. on Tuesday 7th. I'm calling regarding the patio deck project at your home on Willowcrest Way. We're exactly on track according to the project timeline. As planned, my crew is finishing up today and I'll come by at 3 p.m. to inspect the work site. And I'm requesting your presence for a final inspection tomorrow, Wednesday, at 9 a.m. I'll forward you a calendar invite as well. That meeting will begin at 9 a.m. and should take no more than 30 minutes. Thank you. Now, response to a C-style voicemail like that should just include a simple return message confirming the final inspection meeting tomorrow at 9 a.m. at your house versus no return message, which several styles do, or one that says, hi, John, got your message, see you tomorrow. That's not complete to John the high C or detailed C. John C's style won't be able to confirm that you got the specific information he was messaging and requesting. Without that confirmation, John may feel the need to leave another message until he gets confirmation. Now, how about responding to the C email? Now, let me preface this, please. When sending an email, the C style cares about ensuring the complete accuracy and detail of their message. That means them rereading their own emails before sending to ensure accuracy, spelling, grammar, and other information contained, and creating a detailed, thorough message. Also, when receiving an email, the C style looks for detailed and complete responses to ensure accuracy and may continue replying with their own confirming messages or ideas or questions until that point is reached. Now, this can potentially and unintentionally conflict with other styles. So follow as I read the short email from a C style. Attention Planning Committee. The Planning Committee will be meeting on Wednesday, November 17th, on the third floor in the smaller of the two conference rooms. Meeting will begin at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and conclude at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Agenda 1, status of pending physical plant expansion. 2, layout presentations for manufacturing. Slides to be sent to me by November 10. And 3, assignments, action items, and next steps. Regards, Mr. Stanley Holcomb, Operations Manager, Western Region. Now, how do we respond to the C email? Simply put, be brief, confirming, fact-based, and accurate. Follow as I read this response. This is to confirm my attendance at the Planning Committee meeting on Wednesday, November 17, on the third floor in the smaller of the two conference rooms. I will arrive shortly before 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and understand the meeting will conclude at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My action items are as follows. I will be prepared to give the current status of the physical plant expansion. And 2, I will send you my proposal presentation before November 10. Regards, Elizabeth Wilson. So we can see how this response confirms what the C-style email had communicated. Here's our model again featuring the C style, a more deliberate, cautious, reserved pace combined with a questioning, task-oriented priority. And here's the rest of the model for your clarity and completeness. I hope this information helps address the challenges faced by your organization. Whether your organizational need includes employee engagement, conflict management, team building, or simply communication, DiSC is a research-based, proven leading training solution. DiSC has impacted more than 8 million learners in over 130,000 organizations and through 14 languages in over 70 countries worldwide. This delivers immediate and lasting impact on the performance of people and the culture of organizations. And as always, the key to effectiveness through DiSC is understanding your and other styles, then using that knowledge for improved interactions. Thank you for joining us today. Here's our contact information. Meanwhile, good luck with the DiSC. I hope this information has been educational, valuable, and helpful, and I look forward to seeing you on a future webinar. And if you'd like to discuss a free webinar for introducing DiSC to your team or organization, please use the email shown, that is info@training location. Be sure to check our other blogs at the web address shown below, or simply go to our website, traininglocation.com, and click on blogs. Thank you and goodbye until next time.